Hello, so I'm going to be doing my year 13 experience so far, and also a little bit about uni, what I'm worried about, what am I thinking, because I have an unconditional place in a London uni, so there's a lot of things that are going into this. I will be living there, so it's scary. I have a PowerPoint that's going to help me through it. First thing is I've been revising way more since February 2024. I haven't actually properly revised until last month. So yeah, I wouldn't recommend. If anything, I say you can cruise along year 12. You can. I mean, I wouldn't say like don't revise at all. I'm saying like revise for any tests you have, especially your end of year test for year 12. But as a whole, you don't need to like be revising every single night. You can if you want to, if you actually have the motivation, but if you don't have the motivation, don't be like panicking because you're not like doing these like 2 hours of revision every single night, because it's really not needed. Having a workstation is crucial. I stand by this because I got my desk from IKEA, see, £25, and I only got it in the February half term, and I've only really started revising since then. So if you can have a workstation, whether it's in your dining room, if it's separate, somewhere upstairs, just in a quiet private room, if you can't do it in your room, and making sure you optimize like everything you're doing at school, like make sure what you're doing at school is really good. Don't waste too many of your frees. You can have the occasional free, but I would really recommend using them frees to revise, because that's when I feel most productive. Obviously, if you have a friend group that just doesn't like revising, it could be a bit hard, but I would always recommend doing a lot at school, because that's how I did it until I got my own little space in my room to actually revise, and it's gone all right so far. It's a bit of a novelty, but I'm trying to learn to stick to it. Brainstorming on whiteboards and flashcards is my main form of revision. I have flashcards and whiteboards literally everywhere. I have 3 big whiteboards. They're like A2, they're quite big, and I would really recommend it. Brainstorm, copying notes down on them, it like helps refresh your brain. Obviously when you get into year 13 there's not much new content. Maybe there is quite a lot for me because I'm doing really heavy content stuff, but it's really good to recap things by putting them on a whiteboard and being like, oh yeah, like I remember that. And then obviously like subconsciously you're like looking at times, and it kind of helps you like learn it a little bit better than just rewriting it, because I feel like you're not looking at it properly if you're rewriting it. And just trying to summarize it on a whiteboard is a really good way to revise. And flashcards, obviously you're copying the notes first of all, which is helping you learn, and then you are going back through them and testing yourself, which is the more active part. I am someone who used to revise looking at notes. It works to an extent. It helps you recap, but it doesn't help you remember long term at all. Practice papers, again, you are literally just trying to write down, like even like use your notes. You have all the information there. Get a practice paper and do it as if it was full marks. Find the notes, write it, especially for essay-based stuff. Learn how to write things at top band with your notes, so you have all your AO1 knowledge and you could have all the key terms that you could need. You just need to apply it and write it in a good way. So I feel like that's a really good way. And then going to your teachers and making sure like, is this like full marks, because then you know how to write at a good standard. I think that's really good. And yeah, anything about work and school, I don't think so. I'm kind of just cruising. It's really hard because I feel like I get burnt out really easily, like in little stages. But if you can like just try and do an hour every day outside lesson, please, like even if it's like half an hour in school, half an hour when you get home. On to uni, so bigger and better things. Growing as a person and gaining confidence and independence. The main things that I want to get out of uni is exactly that, besides my actual degree. My head of year today said that it really boosted her confidence to go to uni, and I really want that for me because my confidence, especially socially, is quite shit. I can act somewhat confident, but I'm really not. Like, I feel like hopefully this will give me something and will help me just a little bit get out there, get more confident, and the independence really, because it is London. It's London, babe, it's London. So I had my first underground train experience the other day and I was so confused. Obviously, I went with my boyfriend and his mum and his brother. So like, his mum knew where she was going. I did not. Obviously, it was my first time, but when you look at the underground and you're going up and down these stairs and looking left, right, and centre, it's that, whoa, I don't know. But yeah, it looks like hell over there. I much prefer where I am right now. I think it'll be fun. It's busy, it's chaos, so yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Let's just say that. Not having people in my ears is going to just make it so much better. I'm gonna feel like my own person. Like right now, I'm at home. I feel like there's only so much growing you can do as your own person when you're at home. You're still under someone else's roof. You've still got rules, if that makes sense. Like, you've still got to think about what you're doing, and I feel like once I'm out, I'm free. Like, there's no one's holding anything over me. I'm not living. Like, it's just gonna be a lot better, I think. I'm gonna feel a lot more like my own person, and that's all I've wanted for the past like few months. I've really wanted it, but obviously it's something I've wanted for a long time. And the more that time goes on, the more I am desperate just to get out and be my own person. I need a friend group. So basically what's happened is I had a best friend in year 11. My boyfriend was in with me in year 11. And they both left. He went to college and is now in work. She went to college and is now in work. And I got stuck, left at sixth form. So I would really, really love to meet a group of people, have some people that I can rely on, because in sixth form, yeah, we won't talk about it, because I feel like I could talk to people in lesson, but when it comes to out of lesson, I go home at break and lunch. Like, I do not socialise. I don't fit into like a certain group. So I'm really hoping that uni is just going to help me like really find that, because even though like I'm fine by myself, like it wouldn't hurt for me to have some friends. Anything else I can think of? One really irrational fear I have with going to uni is, how am I going to do my washing? We were talking about this today in sociology. It was like do you bring a basket? Do you, like, someone was like, I'm going to bring a bag for life. Like, what do you do? Because I guess it depends. Like, some uni accommodations have a washing machine in the shared kitchen. Some you have to literally walk out the building and over the road. Some have it in the uni, I'm pretty sure, but it is just a mind game. It is. I think I've looked at my uni. I don't know if it has one in the uni, but I know there's a place across the road that does it. I don't know, man. I call it irrational because I feel like it's such a small thing, and I only find it worrying because I don't know exactly where it is, exactly how much it is, exactly what I've got to do. Do I sit there, or do I go back in? Will someone steal my stuff? Like, there is so much uncertainty between these, like, with these little things, like getting my accommodation. Like, will I know where to go on the day? Will I go to the wrong place? Like, will I like get lost and not be able to get back? Like, it is just horrible thinking, yeah, great, it's a new place, it's a new environment, it's new people that don't know me, I don't know them. But there is so much uncertainty that comes with it. And I'm someone that gets really, really, really stressed. I prefer to have no plans than to have plans, unless I know exactly how to get there, exactly how to get back. I know how much it is to get there and back. I know roughly how much I'm spending, what I'm going to get, if it's like food or if it's shops, I know which shops I'm going to go in. It is so calculated in my head. And if I don't know, and not just to like, this isn't just another place, another educational building, it's in a whole different county. I mean, it's an hour away, but it's like, it's in a different area. London's busy, like it's in a completely different atmosphere. So it is worrying me. And I'm trying to watch so many videos on like people that did psychology in uni. Another point, I'm doing psychology. People that did psychology in uni, what did they bring? Tips, what you shouldn't do, what you should do in the first week, because Freshers Week, I honestly, when people say that, I think, are you American? Freshers Week sounds like a really American concept, but apparently it's British. So that sounds fun. Kind of sounds like the character building we did in like year 12, but that was horrible and I didn't go in because I don't like any one. So yeah, I think it's going to be very interesting and I am going to document it. So if you stay that long, I am so grateful. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed. So all the year 12s, all I can say is good luck. You can wing it, and then just get your head down. I think there you have a click. I think I had just like a moment where I was like, right, I need to get myself sorted and get my shit together. There are going to be weeks that I'm going to probably be shit, but I have only got like 10 weeks left. I really need to not mess around. Also, if you're in year 11, you're going to appreciate your free time in sixth form on another level. I cannot stand the thought of having 5 lessons a day. It exhausts me. It drains me. It takes the fuck out of me. But I don't know if that's because I'm doing heavier subjects at a higher level. But trust me, no. But I really hope you enjoyed and I really hope this helps someone. And yeah, good luck to everyone that is going uni this year or is thinking about uni. Yeah, bye.